Hey, shout out to all the Leos, all the birthdays for the Leos. Happy birthday. They don't make music like they used to. Who was it? He was?
The rhymes were so rumpin' that the brothers wrote the Zach.
Everybody be rocking out the Tribe Called Quest.
Damn, I can't remember. I received the message and you will play the same all the time, fight.
Yeah, rest in peace, fight.
All the time, fight. So play the resurrector and give the dead some life. Okay, if knowledge is the key, then just show me the lock. Like the screwy legs, but I move just like Luke Rock with speed. I'm agile, plus I'm working around 100% intelligent black child. My opera presentation sizzles the retina. How far must you go to gain respect? This kind of simple, just remain the old. You'll be crazy, sad, and alone.
I like how they rock out at the end.
So get to watch your back because I think they smoke crack. I don't feel it. Look at how they act. We're off the better things like a hip hop form. Pass me the rock and I'll score with the corn and the flopper. What you say, hammer?
Proper.
Rap is not pop if you call it that, then stop.
There's my part right there. What a throwback.
Welcome to JP. Welcome to JP.
JP's to JP.
JP's. I got JP's.
Welcome to JP's TV. JP's TV, believe it or don't.
And welcome back to the JPTV Believe It or Don't show. We are here again to spread the truth. Okay, that's what we're doing. We're spreading the truth. We're making you see the problem. We're making you face it. We're making you overcome it. That is the platform. The people who don't know it, they always talk about something. Why are you going against the blacks? I'm helping the blacks. Okay, I'm making them realize where they're going wrong. Okay, and it's not because of white supremacy. It's not because of police brutality. It's not because of racism. It's not because of white privilege or any of those terms that you guys get emotional over. Any of those terms, it's not because of that. It's all a lack of good parenting and a lack of moral characters. That's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about a little resentment. We're going to talk about the vaccines, and we're going to talk about defunding the police. Now, lately I've been seeing the world turn upside down. Majority of the people are government influencers, okay? And they will attack you. You know, I work at a gym, right? So now the members are the police officers. You know, they're the investigators. They're the snitches, okay? Put it like that. They're the snitches, right? So, you know, I'm working at the front desk. And, you know, mind my business, doing my work. Here we go again. Just like the first wave of the coronavirus, the pandemic. Here they go, calling the phone from upstairs on the third floor. We got 3 floors, right? Here they go, calling me down at the front desk. Yeah, someone up here that doesn't have their mask on. Man, they starting that shit over again. And I'm not the one to be running up and down the steps to let someone know. Frankly, I don't really care about it, you know? I mean, I work at the front desk. You can't automatically try to turn me into a police officer. I mean, what do you think they're going to do when we go back down the steps? They're going to do the same thing. And what you going to do? Call us again? No, that's not happening. It's crazy how how the government have the people thinking the way that they do these days. It's amazing to see. Um, the snitches are on high alert. And what's so crazy, right? I was visiting my friend, and his neighbor, kind of elderly lady, just got her shots and stuff. And he was like, "I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it." She was like, "Yeah, you better go give it. You better go get it because they're giving out $51 gift cards." At first, it was 100 during the first pandemic. They say you better go get it because you got to protect your kids. I said, "Wow, they're really thinking about that, man." And those people are going to hate the free thinkers. They're going to hate the thinkers. It's just like when you get an abortion, right? The women say, "Oh, my body, my choice." Okay. I feel the same way about the vaccine. My body, my choice. You know, it's just like this. You hear it in the streets. "I'm getting an abortion. My body, my choice." And here go the beta male. Yes, queen. Yes. They spell it YAAAASSS nowadays. They switch words up and everything. The blacks have their own dictionary of what they call it. I remember back in the day, what was that? An urban dictionary, I said bilingual. I forgot the word I'm looking for. Ebonics dictionary. And man, people were picking that up left and right, even the whites. "I don't need a mask or a vaccine. My body, my choice." And this is their response. "Oh my God, you're literally killing people on this. Unbelievable. Our own government wants us to, one, abort our own babies, two, sexually transition our own children." This is what's going on today. Three, take experimental drugs from China. Four, ignore, applaud, and praise mental health. Five, walk over the homeless. Exactly what they have us doing nowadays. And I want to stick to the government and let the black people know out there. Remember black people used to say, "Oh, well, we can't get in position to make no laws." That's a lie. There are plenty of black people that's in our government that's making laws, that's creating laws and getting them passed. All right, it's going down. All right, it's going down. Check this soundbite out.
And I'm here standing now and able to speak, able to help save 11 million people from being evicted. I have private security because my body is worth being on this planet right now. I have private security because the white supremacist, racist narrative that they drive into this country, the fact that they don't care that this black woman that has put her life on the line, they can't match my energy, first of all. This black woman who puts her life on the line, they don't care that I could be taken out of here. They actually probably are okay with that. But this is the thing. I won't let them get that off. You can't get much work to do. There are too many people that need help right now for me to allow that. So if I end up spending $200,000, if I spend 10 more dollars on it, you know what? I get to be here to do the work. So suck it up, and defunding the police has to happen.
You hear that, folks? Coming from a black woman. And this will make America definitely change. Why? Is she? People know that she's black. You don't have to say, "Oh, this black woman." We know. We can see that. But defunding the police when crime is outrageous in the hot spots in Texas, in Houston, Chicago, New York, crime has just raised 1,000%. So when this black woman is talking about defunding the police, how can you defund the police when crime is increasing. Okay, and they are in denial, especially the mayor in Chicago. She's talking about, oh, there's nothing going on. Crime is decreasing. She's lying. Okay, lying right to you. And it's amazing how the people that's viewing will believe this woman. I don't think it's fair to wrap this up. I don't think it's necessary to defund the police. We need to give them more funding so they can handle what they need to do. Illegal immigrants coming over. There's nothing being done about that. But she wants to defund the police. Crime will go up. This woman is crazy, okay? When you let the women get in position, they will run the country straight to hell. This is what happens when men don't stand up. The women take over and fill the media up with the emotions, and they side with the liberals, and they get everyone emotional. So then you make a drastic choice. They're not being afraid of showing their ratchetness and explaining their ratchetness and letting them know where their ratchetness come from. They think that the ratchetness is something in their DNA. Check it out.
It's been the topic of conversation. My ass has been in magazines. Rihanna gave my ass a standing ovation. Yes, my booty, my least favorite part of my body. How did this happen? Twerking. Through the movement of twerking, I discovered my ass is my greatest asset. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to TED Twerk. I'm gonna take my shoes off. Is that okay with y'all? Black people carried the origins of this dance through our DNA, through our blood, through our bones. We made twerking the global cultural phenomenon it has become today. I want to add the classical etymology of this dance because it matters. From TikTok trends to songs and humor, we see so much erasure of what Black people have created. I'm not trying to gatekeep, but I'm definitely trying to let you know who built the damn gate.
Amazing. Can you believe that? This woman is being proud of her ass. And she doesn't mind speaking about that. Do you know how many women are watching this? And she's Black. She's Black. Black people are so willing to destroy. And that's just the truth. Not all, but most. The behavior that she's leaving behind. This is her legacy. Rihanna gave me a shout out of my ass. Okay? And she figured out that her ass is her greatest asset. In that picture. Did you see her ass? I ain't see nothing.
It's been the topic of conversation. My ass.
I saw gut, but I ain't see no ass.
It's been the topic of conversation.
And she got all black on. You know what black? You know, but when you have all black on, you look a little small. So she tried to be slick.
It's been the topic of conversation. My ass has been in magazines. Rihanna gave my ass a standing ovation. Yes, my booty, my least favorite part of my body. How did this happen? Twerking.
And twerk. I mean, save that shit for when you go home to your man. I'm sure he would enjoy that instead of you dancing and twerking up on another woman. You know, and that's the club scene. That's why I ain't going out no more. Fuck it. I'm just gonna make amends with my baby mother. Fuck it. Okay, I ain't going out no more. Okay, because every time I go out, you see this silly shit, right? You see women dancing with women, right? Men trying to figure out what's going on, getting denied. Even when they turn around, or you know the women, you try to sneak up on them, and they turn around, they look. I'll say, damn, what the fuck you looking? And move away. Sometimes this even happens. The friend will run up. She'll come from nowhere, right? You could be dancing with her. She could be enjoying herself. The friend run up and snatches the friend and say, come on, let's go. I say, damn. I ain't going out no more. I ain't going out. Fuck it. You know, I ain't going out no more. And it's just amazing to see that these days. Hey, man, that's the truth, okay? And you know that. You know it's the truth, okay? Let's pay some bills.
What's wrong? Something happened? What happened? Tell me. Maybe I can help. All right. So don't tell anybody. It's Jimmy. Our sex life sucks.
Really? You? I went to Chulanka's shop. I think I have something for you. Let me go get it. She gave me a couple of these.
Mojo? What's that?
Trust me, he'll get his mojo back in just one pack. Mojo back in just one pack.
Alright, girl. I'm gonna try to date Asia.
Mojo. Hey man, say man, that commercial was directed by yours truly, JP the God. It was nice. I really appreciated the people who were participants of that video. I really appreciate that. You really had my back on that. I love support like that. Okay, and I show you support. I give you a shout out on her. Shout out Trish. Shout out Coach Kales. You dig what I'm saying? All right, so let's get back to this. And by the way, happy Men's Month. I did have a banner for that. I don't know where it is, but happy Men's Month. August is Men's Month. Happy Men's Month out there, and happy birthday to all the Leos out there. All right, the Leos. All right, so let's get back to these sound bites, right? You know, I was looking over some information, and I ran across this video. Oh man, this video, man, it's terrible, man. You can't believe the women are going crazy. The women are doing what the men doing or used to do. You know what I'm saying? It's switched over, man. They carrying AKs now. They chopping off heads and shit. The women are crazy. Watch, I'm gonna show you. This is some crazy shit right here. Let me show you this shit. And I just can't believe this is happening, man. And guess what? She black. She black. And then you wonder why white motherfuckers cross the street on your motherfucking ass. It's not because of you suffering from racism, motherfucker. It's just a lack of moral character. You know that.
Shocking one, and police have not made any arrests in this case where a mom was lured to a spot on this street and then killed.
Y'all are killing me. Y'all killed my baby.
The victim's mother, Delia Berry, has not seen this shocking video of this blonde suspect who exits a double-parked white sedan and appears both casual and determined as she walks up to her unsuspecting victim, Delia Johnson, and raises her gun.
Yo.
We stop the video here.
Look at that, man. Let me stop the fucking video. Look at that. She ain't even paying attention. That's a coward. Where she learned that from? But a weak male. A weak male that was raised by his mother, never overcame the anger that he had, never overcame the resentment, and was raised. And she was taught by this motherfucker to her, and she's in the same boat. Okay? You know, I'm just throwing it out there. Maybe she may be also a person who didn't have a father in the house doing some immoral shit like that. Look at this shit.
Just before the 42-year-old was executed with a bullet to the back.
And let me clear this up, blacks. This is not because of racism. You know, all the black people always say, well, the behavior, we got the behavior from the white. Shut up. That's crazy. Look at this shit.
Back of her head.
I never dreamed of losing any of my children to this kind of violence.
She says the daughter she named after herself had no enemies that her family knew of.
Her community loved her. And that's real. Delia didn't care if you were down on your luck and was hungry. She would feed you.
Here is the victim's youngest sister.
She would give you the clothes right over her back, right there and then, no matter where you was, if you needed something, she would give it to you. Listen to me, I deserve that.
Family
She got back in the car and act like nothing didn't even happen. Damn, they going like that? Man.
The apparent setup
Look,
ambush
just got in the car.
Apparent setup
She got in the truck
was a few blocks
and rolled out. Look at that.
Around
Boom.
9:45 Wednesday night, the apparent setup and ambush was a few blocks away from her home in this apartment building. Johnson had been at a few.
But let's defund the police, right? Let's just defund the police, right? And that's why you see murders that happen like this. They be like, well, they haven't found the suspect yet. Yeah, motherfucker, because the police are not getting paid for what they supposed to do. You got to pay these people to protect them from evil. All right? And yeah, there's evil police officers. I understand that. But for the most part, who can you call when you're in trouble? They're not coming out for $10 an hour. Okay? They're not coming out for that.
Earlier in the day, and witnesses say also at that funeral was the woman who killed her. A vigil will be held Friday night after Johnson's daughter arrives in Brooklyn from Baltimore.
I have a 17-year-old granddaughter. Her mother not here. My granddaughter signed up for the Air Force. So when she finishes school next year, that's where she's going. She's going to be somebody.
2 messages for the community from this grieving family. First, find the woman who killed Johnson. And second,
stop the violence because it's too much.
Family members say the name of the suspect has been given to police.
Oh, good.
The woman has not yet been located.
Wow.
Live in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
Wow. The woman has not yet been located. But defund the police, right? Defund the police. Let's listen to these fat black radical women.
And I'm here standing now and able to speak, able to help save 11 million people from being evicted. I have private security because my body is worth being on this planet right now. I have private security because the white supremacist, racist narrative that they drive into this country, the fact that they don't care that this black woman that has put her life on the line, they can't match my energy, first of all. This black woman who puts her life on the line, they don't care that I could be taken out of here. They actually probably are okay with that. But this is the thing. I won't let them get that off. You can't get much work to do. There are too many people that need help right now for me to allow that. So if I end up spending $200,000, if I spend $10 more on it, you know what? I get to be here to do the work. So suck it up, and defunding the police has to happen.
See that? Listening to them radical black women. But the black men sound like the black women these days, too. They say, man, we should defund the police. The motherfuckers, man, kill motherfuckers, man. They killed us. Yeah, but they don't think about why the motherfucker was out there, why the motherfucker was chased by the police. Police ain't just running out chasing your ass, nigga. They ain't just running out and say, oh, let's just pick him. Let's go. They're not doing that, okay? It's something that you're doing that the law doesn't agree with. You're breaking the law. And that's what's going on. The lack of the moral character that you should have in society. And it's a major lack from the black community. You can see it all around. And once you get rid of the anger yourself, you will understand where I'm coming from. Because a lot of people will disagree because they're angry. But once you get the anger out the way, believe me, you'll see it clearly then. And you begin to realize that it is an issue that's with the foundation. Something happened down there, okay? The foundation. Okay? That's where you get everything from. Get it from the foundation, your parents. And once you realize that your parents wasn't perfect, because everybody have that resentment. Oh, my parents, they should have been good. They should have been like these parents, or they should have been like this. And you built some type of resentment against that, and now you feel a little anger towards them. But little did you know, they tried their best. They did what they did, and you have to forgive them for that. You have to forgive them for you judging them as perfect parents that you thought they was going to be. Speaking of thoughts, let me let you know what's going on with thoughts, okay? 6,000 thoughts. Humans have more than 6,000 thoughts per day. The average person will typically have more than 6,000 thoughts in a single day, okay? And guess what? About those thoughts? No, not this one. Okay. 80%, follow me now, 80% of our thoughts are negative. So that's why you have to doubt every thought and don't have anger towards it, because then you will not be able to think clearly. Okay, you will not, and this is according to the NSF, National Science Foundation. This is not coming from me. Okay? It's not coming from me, so don't say, oh shit, JB, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Well, motherfucker, if you don't say I don't know what I'm talking about, wait up. They don't know what they talking about. Okay, these motherfuckers will put their work in and know what they talking about. Okay? So according to them, 80% of our thoughts are negative. Okay? Take that with you and remember that. And remember to doubt every thought. Remember to overcome the anger, because that's what's stopping a lot of us. You got to overcome that anger and forgive your parents, because they weren't perfect. They weren't perfect. I had that same situation going on with one of my siblings. Okay, not forgiving her parent, our parent. You know what I'm saying? Now, speaking about parents, my parents, one of them that's crazy, but I understand now is that he was raised by my father was raised by his mother, and he probably never overcame certain situations neither. So he has this anger built up, always snapping and stuff like that, because he made him up. But there's something that the child has to recognize and not have any resentment towards that. Okay, be understandable, forgive, and be done with it. You'll feel so much better. You won't have a lot of anger. You'll begin to deal with the situation instead of having anger towards it. And speaking about that, right? We have to now, like I said before in the beginning, this is an anti-vaccinated channel, okay? But remember when the Democrats were against the vaccine? But now, all of a sudden, since Trump is out, which is the greatest president, he said that, remember when he said he got it, right? He fucking with the people. Remember when he said he got it? And he came back. He was trying to make a chess move, man. This chess, not checkers. You got to remember, this chess, not chess. So you know what he's doing. But anyway, remember when the Democrats were all against the vaccine, but all of a sudden now, since Trump is out of office, they're now talking about, rushing to get this vaccine and stuff. But let me show you. Remember, video recording, you can't get away from. Check this out. And this for all you Democrats out there that don't know better, okay? I'm not saying choose a Republican, because the Republican Party now, currently, is basically acting like the Democrats, okay? The Republican Party need a whole new party, okay? Because a lot of them switching sides, okay? They're not standing up. Check this out.
If and when the vaccine comes, and it's not likely to go through all the tests that needs to be and the trials that are needed to be done.
Let's just say there's a vaccine that is approved and even distributed before the election. Would you get it?
Well, I think that's going to be an issue for all of us.
We will need to have access
to the vaccine results so we can make our independent assessment to make sure that Donald Trump's fingerprints are not on.
Is the vaccine safe? Frankly, I'm not going to trust the federal government's opinion. And the question of whether it's real when it's there, that requires enormous transparency.
Would you trust that vaccine? There's very little that we can trust that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth.
We cannot take for granted this process will be free of political influence.
I don't trust the president, and I don't trust the FDA.
If Donald Trump can't give answers and the administration can't give answers to these three questions, the American people should not have
The Democrats were speaking that shit. They were against vaccinations because all of a sudden Trump was pushing it now. You know what I'm saying? So you see the game, what's going on? Now Kamala Harris like, yeah, get that shot. Get that shot. The New York governor, get that shot. Cali governor, get that shot. And speaking of Cali, oh man, speaking of California. Now, I don't want to get off top right here, but you know I'm flowing in. Right? Speaking of California, man, I'm telling you, I've been there a couple of times, and they're going crazy over there as well. However, they're trying to get this guy out of office. I don't know what it's called. I forgot the governor's name. However, it's another gentleman by the name of Larry Elder. Okay, what he's doing, he is running for governor over there. Great man. You should check him out. You should definitely check Larry Elder out. Okay, and I'm gonna put some of his. Let you check him out real quick. Okay, you need to see or hear what he's about, and he is going to make California great once again.
What is a beautiful woman?
Okay, he's going to make California great again. Now, stick with me now. All right, stick with me now. Now, this is Larry Elder.
Hey, Californians. Well, I'm sure you've heard by now. I won my court case. I will be included on the ballot to recall.
And he was fighting for it. He was fighting to be on the ballot. People was like, "Oh no, I don't want him on there."
What she ruled was that this election law didn't even apply to recall elections, and even if it did, I substantially.
Everyone go check out Larry Elder. He's gonna give you the facts. He's gonna give you the truth. He's not gonna play around like these. He's not gonna play around like these mainstream liberals on the media, filling you up with emotionals and making you angry and making you run into buildings and blame the white man and stuff like that. You should listen to this guy.
Now, remember, I have campaign expenditure limitations. Gavin Newsom does not. He can raise.
Galvin Newsom, that's who he is. Galvin Newsom, he's the governor currently for California. So, he is definitely going to end his career. Okay, Larry Elder is going to end his career. All right, and I really want to. Now he's going to give out some information. If people who's viewing this and you are someone who stand up for truth, send them a little something.
Spend as much money as he can. That's why I need support from Californians and non-Californians. Please go to electelder.com. That's electelder.com and throw something in the tip jar because I cannot beat this man without your help. Electelder.com because we've got a state to save. Out.
He won his lawsuit. Yeah, he's going to do it, man. He is great for California. Yeah, they wanted his tax return. I'm like, they always picking that shit. Oh, they talk about that shit. They say you're gonna sue them. You can't mess with someone when you have the knowledge behind it. You know what I'm saying? That's why information changes your situation. And this is a guy you can't just throw around and can't think what he's doing. He has his lawyers and all that shit on there. Like, man, look, I know what I'm doing. He's running for governor, man. Larry Elder, man. Shout out to the GOAT, man. This is a guy that not on mainstream media, none of y'all would just, or none of the people would just, look up. But look it up, man. Larry Elder, man, phenomenal guy. All right. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it is winding down. Before we go, I would like to let you know that, and this is some good closing remarks. Okay, I wrote a little something down, and I want to share with you. Okay, I realized that most blacks, right? Most blacks, they choose evil over good. I've noticed, and when you're a decent black man, most won't just go for what it is. You know what I'm saying? We'll try to figure out what's going on and try to really figure out a concrete solution. Now, if you're a crackhead, a murderer, robber, thief, conniving, rapist, you've been in and out of jail. You've been in and out of jail for all your life. You've been in and out of prison. Oh man, you'll have all the blacks, and especially when you blame the white man. Ooh, you'll have all the blacks to rely on, and that's a damn shame. So many emotions. We got to get over it. Please get over that anger, right, Jack? I know that's right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, really appreciate this. Please like, share. Well, you know.
Tune in to JPTV Believe It or Don't tonight, 9 p.m.
Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to JPTV Believe It or Don't. Amazing content over there. Let me explain something for you motherfuckers that's out there and you keep on subscribing and unsubscribing. I see my goddamn numbers. Okay, I see where it started at, and I check it again, and it's somewhere else. And you motherfuckers is tricky. You shady motherfuckers. Y'all watch y'all. Y'all motherfuckers be tripping sometimes. It's just a subscription to a channel. It ain't like you gonna watch. What? You don't want me to get the subscription? You that petty. You that petty. You just won't leave it alone. Just something that I said just made you tick. And you said, let me just unsubscribe from this. Damn. Not that serious, man. Unless it is serious. And when you have the haters, that means you are saying something great. You are saying something that's making them think they don't want to hear it no more. So they say, fuck that. They say, fuck that. Racism, remember, it doesn't exist. It's only an emotional term that gets a battery in your back, and you start to react. You start to react. Okay, it doesn't exist. And for the people who's getting those vaccines, look, I'm not getting it. Stop asking me. I'm gonna stop fucking with people too. You ask me, I'm gonna say, okay, yeah, I got it. And these motherfuckers won't even support you and shit. They won't even support you. You say, hey, I got something going on. You want support? Nah, but you wanted me to get that goddamn vaccine though, right? And you talking about you ain't gonna support. You ain't gonna purchase none of this. For the people out there, August 13th, we'll be celebrating a B-day of mine. It's actually on the 15th. On the 13th, my job is really having something for me. We're going up there, and we're gonna have a blast, man. We're gonna have a blast with the man, JP the God, the one and only, the true one and only JP the God. Appreciate you sticking around with me and getting some information that you never heard. By the way, let me y'all know Dana White, right? The president of UFC. Man, amazing guy. You got to give props to him. He went on national television with social media, and he said, look, for my people, hold on, let me let this go.
I am Scott Kelly, a former NASA astronaut.
He said, for
and I'm on
my
a mission
people,
to help
right?
your kids learn.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I call up Cruz First Degree 2. His schools have been open for in-person learning for an entire year already. Now at least one major sport is also coming out against mandate. Got to give props to our friend, UFC President Dana White, who just announced the vaccine requirements for the UFC fighters. That's never going to happen.
Never going to happen.
Dana says it, he means it. Trust me. Hey, Sean Hannity.
He say, look, I ain't forcing my fighters to get no goddamn vaccine. What? White people are standing up, man. The blacks, what's going on? You got to stand up. You got to stand up. You too busy to want to go get a chicken sandwich or a free donut or a $100 or $51 gift card. That meal is going to be gone in a day. That vaccine is going to stick with you until you go away. Hey, with that being said, thanks everyone for coming through. Make sure you like that button. You know, the one that goes like this. The haters, you can click the one that goes like that. Either way, it helps the channel. Either way, it helps the channel. Okay, so please share this content. I like my information being shared. I really appreciate you doing that. Hey, let me know when any of you all want to get on the show. And I have some questions for you. All right, I'll take doctors, lawyers, psychologists, anthropologists, all that stuff. Okay, I got some questions for you. Okay, with that being said, really appreciate you people coming through.
JP's Total Texas.
That's why I'm coming every week, man. It's worth it. It's all worth it.
Always in a good mood, hear me and believe. Hold on for a second, dog. I got a sample for you. Take two, hit my phone back. Man, do what you do.